Hey guys, welcome to the Killian Family Homestead. It's been a long day of a lot of yard work, but let the grapes go a little too long. You can see that once a bug bites the berry, then the sun dries it out to a raisin. And actually, ironically enough, oh, sorry, I wasn't showing you. The raisins are a little dry, but they're raisins. This is a French variety table grape. I can't remember the name, and even if I did know the name, I wouldn't be able to pronounce it. But man, I wish that you were alongside me so I could feed you some of these because they are amazing. If you see the purple variety is my favorite. This is a white, and that's a purple. And it's time to harvest all of them. I have already gotten started. You can see I've got an orange bucket full of them. And even though they're a table grape, we're going to use them for a lot of them for juice because you just can't keep up with that many grapes to eat fresh. So this has turned out really well. It's a good border, but it's also a good producer, which is the key to our property here. We don't want things that just take up space, but rather that are productive. I don't know if you've ever seen this angle of our property. Right there, planted more lavender because I accidentally killed the other lavender that was there planted. But yeah, that's what I'm up to today. I'll give you a little update as I go. Okay, so I've harvested 2 buckets worth of these green French variety table grapes, and I'm going to be going to be making juice out of these ones, simply because there's a lot of clusters that have partial, dehydration or raisinettes on these little clusters, and so it's just not very good eating per se. But we have such a surplus, we'll make great juice out of it. This will be our white grape juice, and the other variety will be the dark purple. We also have some Concord grapes, but they won't come into production until next year. Let me show you the ones we've kept for eating. So as you can see, the great thing about this is we have a surplus and stuff. So here are some table grapes, and that is just what I found in the first bucket. So one bucket, this is what I'm going to keep for table eating. Here's the second bucket, yet to be washed out. This is my washing place. I'm just washing out, getting all the debris out, then rinsing it with the water here, then putting it directly into
the steamer.
The steamer, yeah, the juicer. That's right. Trying to get the right word. Awesome. I'll take you to the next step now. Okay, let's go over the specifics of this contraption before we show filling up some jars. So in this bottom compartment is where you put the water, and we filled it up to about halfway or 3/4 full on the bottom. Sure, if you want to show that, that'd be great. Okay, so there's the water down there. It's this, yeah, it produces the steam naturally. Okay, then the center basin is where the juice actually trickles down through the colander. Once the steam, see all those holes right there? That is pure white grape juice. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, and then we simply add the grapes to the very top of it, and as the heat, as the heat melts those grapes, for lack of a better term, it actually sweats out the juice and collects down in the center. Then you can naturally see, sorry, it wasn't focused, but this little clamp keeps the juice from trickling down. Even because it's a clear juice, it's hard to tell, but this is full of juice and this side isn't. And what my wife uses is puts that colander, or what is it, a strain? A fine strain, and puts the juice in there just in case there's little particulates, and then it goes right into a jar. Let me show you it filling up now. Okay. My wife puts the fine mesh strainer, and it's pretty simple. She unhooks it, and the steady stream of juice comes down.
It's boiling hot.
And it is very hot.
Beautiful.
Oh, I wish that you could smell it. It smells so fantastic. Are we out right there? I'm just trying to go. So, how much space do you leave on the top left?
1/2 to 1/4 inch of headspace, and then technically you would need to process it in a water bath afterwards to make sure they seal, but ours tend to seal on their own.
Great.
But I can't say that that is what you should do, because I'm sure there are many reasons why you need to process it in a water bath.
Sure. Here we go. So we're just right in the middle of it. We got plenty more to go, but so what's interesting about this is the one that we first did, and it's cooled off and it becomes a little more cloudy or murky. But this is the one we just barely did that you just saw, and it's very clean and clear. Or they're all clean, of course, and they're all the same juice, the same grapes. But it's just interesting, as it cools off, it becomes a little more cloudy. My wife was commenting that with that headspace and with us capping it while it's hot, you know, it tends to seal on its own, and that's what's happened here. See, this one has not sealed yet, and this one, actually we just barely did this one, and it's already sealed. So, interesting. We'll see if this one, as it cools, seals, but it might not, and we'll have to put it in the water bath like my wife was saying. Okay, it's the next morning, and I just wanted to show you that with those 2 buckets of oh, you can tell it's early. Oh my goodness, I can't even think. With those 2 buckets of white grapes, we've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 16. 16 quarts of the white grape juice. So very awesome. We're extremely excited, and all of them sealed. Yep, every single one sealed. So that's a success. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.